The moment Daniel walked into the small Toronto café, he sensed something was off. His blind date was sitting near the window, her fingers nervously twisting the edge of a napkin. But what caught his attention wasn't her trembling smile, it was the tiny plate in front of the little boy beside her. Empty, spotless, like it hadn't seen food in a long time. In that instant, Daniel felt something shift inside him, a quiet tug pulling him toward a truth he didn't yet understand. He walked over, introducing himself gently. "You must be Clara, and this little guy." The boy looked up with soft brown eyes, trying to smile but failing. Clara breathed out shakily and whispered, "This is Liam. I didn't have anyone to leave him with." Her voice cracked, as if she was afraid even saying the words might break her further. Daniel sat, trying not to stare at the plate, trying not to ask, but children don't lie with their eyes. And Liam's eyes told a story of hunger and tiredness. A waitress came by with menus, placing one in front of each of them. Clara quickly pushed hers aside. "We're fine, thank you." Liam didn't even look at it. Daniel caught the small movement, Clara's hand sliding closer to Liam, as if to shield him from embarrassment. Daniel gently pushed the menu back toward her. "Please," he said softly, "order anything you want." "Really?" Clara froze. She didn't speak. She didn't need to. Her silence was loud enough to reveal the truth, she couldn't afford it. To ease the tension, Daniel turned to the boy. "Hey buddy, do you like pancakes?" Liam's eyes lit up instantly, a sparkle of hope, but he glanced at his mother first, seeking permission she couldn't give. Clara swallowed hard. "Daniel, I didn't come here expecting you to pay for us. I almost canceled. I'm trying my best." Her voice broke, her shoulders trembling with the weight she carried alone. Daniel didn't hesitate. "Clara, it's okay. You're doing your best. And today, let me help." His tone was warm, steady, giving her the dignity she fought so hard to keep. Clara nodded slowly, tears pooling in her eyes. And for the first time that evening, Liam smiled, a small, fragile smile, but real. When the food arrived, Liam ate with a quiet desperation that hurt Daniel's heart. Clara kept whispering for him to slow down, but she couldn't hide her pain. Watching her son eat like he hadn't had a proper meal in days tore Daniel apart. This wasn't a simple blind date anymore. This was a glimpse into someone's struggle, someone who had been surviving storms in silence. As they talked, Clara revealed pieces of her life. She had moved to Canada 3 years ago, hoping for a better future. Her ex had abandoned them. She worked 2 jobs, sometimes 3, just to keep a roof over their heads. She skipped meals so Liam wouldn't have to. She was lonely, exhausted, and still somehow full of love for her child. Daniel listened, not out of pity but admiration. Clara was stronger than she realized. He found himself wanting to protect her peace, something she hadn't had in a long time. After dinner, as they stepped outside into the cool night air, Liam reached out and took Daniel's hand without hesitation. The gesture hit him deeper than he expected. Clara looked embarrassed. "I'm sorry, he doesn't usually." Daniel squeezed the small hand gently. "It's okay, I don't mind at all." Liam leaned against his leg, trusting him completely, and something warm bloomed in Daniel's chest. When they reached Clara's bus stop, she turned to him with a fragile smile. "Thank you, for tonight. You didn't judge me. You didn't make me feel small." Daniel shook his head. "You're not small. You're incredible, and if you don't mind, I'd like to see you both again." Clara inhaled sharply, tears suddenly spilling over. No one had said something like that to her in years. Liam looked up at Daniel, eyes bright, and whispered, "Can we, Mom?" She nodded, unable to speak. As the bus pulled up, Daniel bent down to Liam's level. "Hey buddy, next time we'll get ice cream. Deal?" Liam hugged him unexpectedly, wrapping tiny arms tightly around his neck. That hug told the whole story, a child who had learned to go without, finally feeling seen, finally feeling safe. As the bus doors closed, Clara looked through the window one last time, her eyes full of hope for the first time in a long while. Daniel stood there, watching them leave, knowing that this night had changed something in him. And maybe, just maybe, it had changed everything for them too. Because sometimes life doesn't give you a perfect beginning. Sometimes it gives you an empty plate, a silent plea for compassion. And sometimes, a stranger's kindness becomes the moment that fills it.